Welcome everybody to another edition of Dan's Grand Valley Railroad. Hey, I know it's been a while since I've had a new video. It's been Christmas and New Year's, and I was kind of busy, but I did promise you guys a cab ride video. I was hoping to get that out before Christmas, but that didn't happen. Now, I do have one for you today, although it's going to be a little different than you expect. It is a cab ride video, and I think you're going to like it. We have a special guest today, Bill S., our friend, dear friend of the layout and a good friend of mine. Bill S. is down here from Loveland, Colorado. He came by to stop by and visit, and we got a chance to run some of his trains and do a cab ride with his Walthers Mainline F7 units, which are really cool. So you'll see that coming up soon. And then we ran some of the trains around, and he brought some passenger cars. We wanted to see what would fit on this layout and make it around. So that's going to be kind of exciting to see. So we've got that coming up. And then I've got some photos that folks have sent in for Fan Featured Fotos, which we'll do a little bit later. But that's what we got going on today. I want to thank all you new subscribers. We are really close to 2,100 subscribers, which, again, I always say blows my mind. So thank you all so much. Again, if you want to get in touch with me, you have questions, you want to send me some photos of your layout, you want to be featured on Fan Featured Photos, you know, with a mug or a hat or whatever you might have, send it to dansgrandvalley@gmail.com. We'll get you featured on Fan Featured Photos, which, like I said, is coming up a little bit later in the video. So with that being said, let's get to it. All right, so as promised, here is Bill, and we'll get a chance to talk to him a little bit later. We're going to do a cab ride. We've got the GoPro set up here with his engines. And Bill, why don't you tell us a little bit about these engines?
Well, what I got was a pair of F units. I believe these are F7s. An A and a B unit. And I grew up in Denver, and I saw these trains running everywhere. So that's what I first bought to put on my layout. And we were at the Railroad Museum in Golden, Rocky Mountain Railroad Museum, and they had this exact same consist of these two trains, which I found out pulled the California Zephyr all of its career, and they now own it.
Okay. You have a picture of that, don't you?
I do.
I'm going to put that right up here.
Okay.
So, yeah, okay, cool.
Right. And so it spent its whole time until they pulled it off, and now it's in the museum. And I've always loved the F7s. They've been my favorite loco. I also like the GPs like Dan has here. On my layout, I have a pair of GP30s.
Okay.
And those are what I run on mine. So,
okay.
Basically, last time I was here about 5 months ago, I was asking Dan, I don't know. I'm stumped. I don't know where to go from where I'm at. And all I had was this mountain work in and all the plaster cloth. That was it. I couldn't figure out how I wanted to set this platform so I'd have room for a city square, especially up there. What I was going to do up there with those two buildings, I'd get a road up to them. I wasn't sure how to make that small platform. If you go back and see what it looks like when you actually put it up there, it's in the directions, they're very vague. Just say, put a platform here.
Yeah, exactly.
And the same down here, I was pretty well set up with what I wanted to do here. And also, since that time, I've gotten this part here, from here over, as far as I'm concerned, is completely done.
Okay.
Except for trees.
Okay.
Because I'm still reaching over, and I don't want to be knocking them over.
Yeah.
So I've actually got, I'm going to say I got a third of it done.
So your downtown is done. You've got, I think I've featured some of your photos. I have the lights, the street lights. You've got all that stuff in.
Got all the roomettes in. One of these is Dan's Hobby Shop.
That's right. Yep. Proud of that, man. Thank you so much. I think you even have a cannon in the square or somewhere.
I put a roundabout, and there's a cannon and a flag, and that is spotlighted, the flag.
That's right. Yeah.
And I brought this out flat and made this part here the park.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that's where I've got a swing set, picnic table, barbecue grill, you know, all the goodies.
And what a great idea, because, you know, that's just a slope and there's
Yeah.
not much you can do with it. In fact, you back up too far and you're going to go down, need a tow truck.
Right.
So you've flattened that out and made it some more
Flattened it
usable
out
area.
and then made this pretty flat.
What a great idea.
Because I wanted to have, and it also gave me a little more parking here.
Uh-huh,
And
yeah.
I did that. And then here I left the corner drugstore.
Uh-huh.
Is sitting here, and there's some parking that allowed for, I think, 3 diagonal space parking.
Right,
here.
okay.
And somehow I just ended up with just a little more room in there. I think it was part of that roundabout, and part the sheer cliff face I put here.
Right, you have, and you modeled that after Estes Park?
After Estes Park.
That's
yes.
right. Okay. Very cool. Now, so that just goes to show you, people, that I've been preaching this all along, that you do not have to stick to the plans as they say in the book or what it looks like. You can take liberties with how you lay things out.
I think I got up to about page 8 or maybe 12 in the instructions before. I just put the book aside and then went on my own.
Said, I'm going to do it this way.
Yeah, because once it told me how to do the plastic clothing, make trees, all this other stuff, you know,
Yeah.
then it's whatever I want to do. They aren't
Sure.
going to tell me where to put stuff.
Right.
Now, they try. I want to tell you this, if anybody gets these directions, they give you plot plans that shows you recommendations of how to landscape. Do not try and scale anything off of those plans because they are not anywhere close to scale.
Well, that's good to know.
I
Okay.
wish they were.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Yeah.
they're pretty good about their directions.
Okay. So they're not to scale. So
Absolutely
it's sort of a,
not to
sort of just a suggestion then.
Right.
Okay.
So where I'm at down here is, Dan has described in his videos more than once the problems with the Smooth It and the mess and the issues installing the Smooth It roadways.
Right.
And you told me once, I think, that I wish I'd have done this in foam board like this. So right away, all of mine is an 1/8 inch foam board,
Okay.
16th inch sidewalks.
Sidewalks.
Whatever. Same up there.
Sure.
So this is where I'm at this point without the buildings. And it's all laid out. I don't have anything glued down yet, though.
Okay.
I get all the buildings lit and be sure that's where I want them.
Right.
And the buildings I do have done is this one, which happens to be in the same space. And this one, which happens to be in the same space. Now, this is Bob and Dan's after Dan's father, Bob, correct?
Correct.
Mine says Bud's Super Service after Judy's father, Bud,
How
who
cool.
had many Conoco, or owned a Conoco store.
And I'm going to put a picture of that right up here. Okay. Cool.
And all of her family out in California went out there. They just love that.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
But, so basically what I'm ready to do now is to get these glued down. This building here is a tire warehouse or wholesaler. I'm converting it into a fire station. So that's what I'm doing right now.
It kind of looks like a fire
It
station
does,
with
that's what
that
I thought.
with that tower. Yeah, like that.
Yeah. So I've cut another bay hole in here.
Okay.
And I had it painted kind of a light gray, dirty color, which didn't look like a firehouse. So I've taken it apart, took all the windows out, and I sprayed it a brown brick.
Oh, okay.
And that's the point I'm at now. Now I get to put it back together
Okay.
and paint the trim
And you're
again,
making
my
it a
favorite
fire
part.
station.
And it will be
Okay.
a fire station because I happened to spend $38 on a fire engine. So
So now we have a fire
now
station.
we have a fire station. My lovely wife, Judy, whom you've met,
Yes.
got me a fire chief's car first
Uh-huh.
that she found at the train show. So,
Okay.
I don't see anything here that's like it, but it's a Ford panel delivery. It's
Yeah.
painted like with a light on the top.
Somewhat like this, but not
Somewhat
quite.
like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I don't think I have anything like that other than that bread truck there, but that's it.
I have a diner, but it's not Molly's diner. It is a Walthers kit diner.
Right.
And it's nice, and it's so I need to put the lights in it, but it's ready to go. I already have people in it. It comes with booths, counter, stools,
Okay.
cash register in the back, stainless steel, everything. So
Okay. Neat.
that's all ready to go. I've
Yeah.
even got some people in it.
Okay.
So basically where I'm at is getting that fire station done. This I have to light. I'm not putting any roomettes in it. The fire station, I downloaded some pictures of the fire station interior, and just in the one-story part, I'm just going to have the perimeter inside with that glued to it, so you can see at least something.
Sure. Yeah, you can see.
The two-story part, I think I'll just put light diffusing material on the upper floors, and just have the bottom floors maybe just I'm not going to put anything in there, basically, just light.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's what you
That's
put,
all
right?
I have.
That
Yeah, I
looks
don't
fine.
even
Looks
have,
great.
it's not even diffused.
Looks great.
I might have shades on the windows. I can't tell.
Yeah, I see some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I have there.
But
So
they sell a diffusing material to put on there instead of the glass.
Yep.
I found out a piece of Scotch tape.
Scotch tape is the same thing.
Yeah.
I think I have the kit here, and I probably paid $15 for it or something.
So I've got lots of that on my, wherever there's bathrooms, I think there should be bathrooms in my town. I put that on it, so it looks like frosted glass.
There you go. Perfect.
And,
yeah.
And this one came with a really nice roomette. And I think Dan will be able to show you a picture of that. That it made this a shipping agency. So I cut out this door and this one, and this roomette has packing crates in it, wood floors, the wood walls. This is an office. And it's probably the neatest roomette of all of them I put in, I think.
Yeah.
So.
And you built a dock.
I built a dock.
You built a customized dock for that.
Right. When I bought the roomette on Woodland Scenics, there was a picture of this building with the roomette in it, and that's what they had. They had that custom dock there.
You know, I'm just noticing here, even if you look, that's a man door right there, or is that a window? Maybe it's a window.
This is a window.
That's a window.
Yeah.
But there, I think one of these, I think it's this one actually, there's a man door, and it should have a dock.
There should be, yeah.
And it's like if you go through that door, you're going to fall. So,
but I didn't try and put a dock there either. I'm going to just use that for, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just say you open it up and dump your trash out there. So maybe I'll put a dumpster or something.
yeah, that's a good idea.
And then, well, you know, that's where I'm at. I don't have any power to the track right now, so I don't short anything out. And Dan showed you my water features all completely done.
Yep. Yeah, you did an amazing job with the waterfall.
And my son wanted to know, how do you do that? It looks like the water's really moving. I want to do that in one of my dioramas. I says, it's easy. Get anything that says Woodland Scenics Water Products on it and bring a checkbook.
Yeah.
Because I've got deep water
Yeah.
pour with a murky tint.
Uh-huh.
It's 2 products.
Yeah.
Ripple effects, 3 products.
Yeah.
And water effects.
Yeah.
4 products just to do that.
Oh, yeah. And they're not cheap.
No, they aren't cheap, but there's nothing better.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's foolproof.
Yeah. And they work great, and they look great. And I featured some of Bill's photos a few videos ago, showing you some photos now. We have some fan feature photos coming up later in the video. I'm going to show those, and I'll show some more of Bill's progress, his dock and other stuff. Really nice work, Bill. So what do you say we run some trains and we'll do a cab ride? And then he brought some passenger cars. We're going to see if they'll clear the bridge and clear the tunnels and see how those run. And maybe we'll run some of my freight cars around too. So what do you say?
I say, yeah, we could try those passenger cars. On my bridge, I had some troubles with them, so I had to do a little modification. So we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, definitely. Okay. All right. Well, thanks, Bill. Thanks for coming again. Sure is always fun.
Hope you can come up and see mine.
Absolutely. We're going to take a field trip pretty soon and come up and see your layout, and we'll get it there so all the subscribers can see it.
Thanks, Dan. Thanks, everybody.
All right, Bill. Thank you.
Bye.
Run it slower than you normally do because with the GoPro, it's scale speed. So if it looks really slow to us, it looks good on the camera. Because otherwise it looks like you're on this runaway roller coaster. And you'll see a little hesitation on the GoPro, and that's just because it's not as smooth like an upgrade. You know what I mean? Like the video. But when you play the video back, it'll look just fine. So maybe take it up, maybe go to 4. There we go. So you can kind of see the speed. Crawling to us, but when you're on the thing, you know where it's going.
I did the same thing, but I didn't use the right paper, so mine didn't even see it. I didn't use photographic paper. And I downloaded mine from Google Letters. If I would have used the photo paper you had, it probably would have worked fine, but too late now. Yeah. It is what it is. Yep. It's a black pen.
Yeah. In hindsight, knowing how good they look, I would have done the whole thing. You know, all the way through.
Maybe if I had taken this all to take the top of the mountain off, I'd have to do that.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to do it justice.
Just for the rock interior. Oh, that's good. Here we are.
Too handsome, fella.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Rafters down in the river. Murky water. Yeah,
mine didn't answer.
That's right. Makes this really well. It seems like the first line.
Let's see that.
Yeah. I always like this shot coming up where we get the diner in there. I still want to do the, I want to take a passenger car kind of around.
I see you do that.
I want to have that interior. I think it'll look so cool. It's pretty good. It's getting some light diffusion from the open window, but that's looking good. There we are, then. Normally I try to duck out of the way when I'm doing bad lights. No one needs to see this. Plus they think I'm driving the train.
Yeah.
I'm in there. There we go, tunnel again. I've been promising to travel for a while now. Awesome, we're back.
You okay?
All right.
What do you want to run it at? 5, 6?
Yeah. Well, whatever you feel like.
Smaller
that.
the layout.
The slower you go.
And I've had no problem getting these engines, up those grades.
Yeah.
So far. Let's see, this is the high grade going that direction.
Yeah, this way coming up.
Yeah, if you're going that way.
Yeah, and then the outside one going that way as well.
Yeah.
But, oh, this is going to look good coming out of here. If only this town could afford some traffic crossings there, level crossings. Oh. Uh-oh. Yep, we got a problem there. We got problems.
I had troubles on mine there too. I had to do a little extra work on the track.
I think that one might be off as well. Yeah, you know, you kind of tune them for your cars, and if
Yeah.
you don't have any that hang up, you kind of leave it alone. But I still have some issues there with the, believe it or not, those Christmas tree cars. Sometimes will give me trouble right there.
Yeah, it might just be my couplers.
Yeah, if they're a little low.
I think I'm on there. Yeah, you got a re-railer coming up. Yeah, I could see this coupler here is a little high.
Yeah, it could be that.
Don't know why it doesn't act up on mine, but maybe it happened since it's been boxed up too.
Sure.
That being the case, it might uncouple in that tunnel.
Anything that uncouples in the tunnel becomes property of the layout that it's running on. So.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Disclaimer.
Yeah.
I never would have signed it.
Uh-oh. Oh, it hit the...
Hit the bridge.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah, see, there's where your advantage. This would not work on mine.
Those are my steps on these cars. Hang out just a little farther.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's, yep.
Yep. All right, I'm going to have to shut the camera down here.
Use this to reverse.
All right, we're going to try going this way. We're going to go
Still
up.
wants to go forward. Okay, good.
We're going to go up this way now and see if those car steps will clear. Turns out it was these steps. My bridge wasn't cut back as much as Bill's, so they didn't fit. But let's see, Bill's starting it up. So it may fit going, the thinking is anyway, it'll fit going this way because of the curve we're going to go in. And I did cut back my gussets a little, but probably not as much as Bill. So
Yeah,
we're going to proceed with caution.
and it was just for these cars that were catching it.
Sure, yeah, those steps do stick out quite a ways. Go slow. There we go. And it may just well be that we have to go this way. So now it could catch on this corner. Well, it looks like it
I
cleared.
can breathe again.
All right, so let's hook up the rest of them and run a full train around. So now we know we have to go that way. Look at that gyro light on the top there. That is cool. Yeah, that one sometimes is a problem for low hanging couplers.
I think the only low hanging one I noticed is on that end car. And I don't notice it on my layout. It may have happened, you know, since I boxed them up too.
Yeah.
I think this is where our issue was, wasn't it?
Yes. Coming this way. So funny, sometimes they'll go one way perfectly and the other way.
Well, that's like mine doesn't like to run this way on this switch.
Yeah.
Well, at least with one car we're cooking with gas.
We made it. Love that horn.
Your cap seems a little more sensitive than mine, the speed control. Which is a good thing.
Yeah, set it to, just hit the speed button, set it to 128, and then see how it runs for you.
Okay.
It'll tell you. Yeah, and just try it. See. Okay. You can switch even live.
What do you usually run at?
I usually just do 28, but some people have said use the 128 for more realistic speed steps and everything. So if I'm running, you know, trying to be prototypical and run at real nice smooth speeds, I'll do the 128.
Yeah, this must be where mine's set. Oh yeah, this is even slower than mine. Goose it up to make that grade.
Yeah, for 2 power units and 4 cars, that's nothing.
Nope. Hung up again.
Yep.
So my cars aren't going to go over your bridge.
Nope. But we could run some freight cars behind.
Yeah, we can run that, or your other excursion cars with
sure.
Mike's.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Either one.
Yep.
If I'm not derailed, I can bring her back.
Yeah.
Nope.
See, something hung up. Okay, well we're gonna have to get the cranes out.
The old gropers.
All right.
It was a hard time starting up that time.
All right, we put on some freight cars that are very used to this layout.
Got headlights yet?
Let's see. No, it doesn't look like it. There you go.
Yeah, the gyro.
There it is.
There we go. Nope.
Oh, it went out. There it is.
All right.
It's got that dynamic engine sound, so like when it levels out, you know, when it's going up, it detects the grade, so it revs up, and then as it's coming down, it quiets down. All right, I want to thank Bill again for coming down here from Loveland to hang out with us today and share some of his updates to his layout. Thank you, Bill. And with that being said, let's go on to Fan Featured Photos. All right, these pictures come to us from Daryl J. This is his N-scale layout. This is actually on a 2x4, 2 feet by 4 feet. And Daryl says he loves working with N-scale and he loves the size of his layout. From what I can see, it looks pretty detailed. That's amazing. You have to remember, this is N-scale. He's using woodland scenics, traffic signals, and lights. So check that out. All right, you can see Daryl's Dairy Queen right here. He's got a neat street light there in the parking lot. Then he's got his traffic signals there at the main intersection. That's pretty nice. And a nice big gas station on the top right there. But we're zooming in here to his industrial area. He's got a siding, and it looks like a little yard out there, switching yard. Man, this is really nice. Love his crossing gates at the level crossing. Nice. Okay, here you can see Daryl's got a house down here and some of his grass turf, another intersection. And then as you can see, as we're zooming in, there's more of that really nice industrial area. He's got that siding, looks like a train car being pushed back into there. So again, wow, such detail. And remember, this is N-scale. So wow, a lot of nice work here, Daryl. Thank you so much for sharing with us. We really appreciate it. And again, anybody who has their own layout that they'd like to share, doesn't have to be a Grand Valley, please send it in. All right, so just a reminder, if you want to see your photos here on Fan Featured Photos, send them to dansgrandvalley@gmail.com. All right, well, that is all we have time for this week. I want to thank our good friend Bill for coming down again and giving us his Grand Valley progress updates. So cool. I hope that helps a lot of you who are just starting out or got the Grand Valley for Christmas. I've been getting quite a few emails with people who are getting into the hobby and enjoying that and starting their builds. So hopefully Bill's insight will help you with that. And just want to thank you to all you new subscribers. Just got an email from a nice guy, Jeff, and his wife Gina are just starting out. So I want to give a shout out to Jeff and Gina. I hope you guys have a fun time building the layout together. Such a cool hobby for people to share. So Jeff, I hope you'll send in your progress photos and we'll share them here. All right, everybody, thank you so much. Really appreciate all of you for supporting the channel and keeping us going. And we will have some more video for you very, very soon. So you guys take care and thank you. See you next video.